once again, man.
Wait, fuck that shit. What are you guys? What is the name of it? Spoiled Bro?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Swag version. Yo, what's good? This is Logic here with, what is it?
Spoiled Broke. Spoiled Broke.
Yo, what's good? This is Logic, hip hop artist from Maryland with Spoiled Broke. Follow me on Twitter at Logic301. It's LOGIC301, boy. Really good. I think it was great. I kind of can't believe it. It's always surreal. Every show, every step I do, it's bigger and bigger, and I'm blessed. So it's like, you know, my last show was like 200 people. You know, this show was obviously a lot more. There's hundreds of people there for me, which was just incredible. You know what I mean? And mind you, the way UMD did it, they had to buy their tickets and register to get tickets and all this other stuff. So these fans went through like hell and high water just to get a pair of tickets to come see me. It's crazy.
You're some loyal fans.
Loyal, man. Loyalty. And that's because of free music, mixtapes, you know, treating them kindly, being on Twitter, spending countless hours on Twitter and Facebook, talking to each and every individual person, because one day I have millions of fans and I won't be able to talk to every single one of them. You know what I mean? I'll leave my music on there. I think it's been great, because when you think about mainstream, like, there's so many, I have a lot of fans, and sometimes the fans get me ignorant, and they'll be like, Logic is incredible, I hope he doesn't blow up, because then he'll be mainstream. But that's so ignorant. Like, it's about the person. Just because I blow up doesn't mean, you know, this term mainstream means worldwide. Who wouldn't want their favorite artist to be known all over the world? So they hear this term mainstream and they think something, I ain't about to put nobody on blast, but they think a certain type of song or this or that. But I don't give a damn, because it's my versatility that, like I said, sets me apart from others. I will go mainstream. I already make mainstream music. I make pop records, I make super raw lyrical records, I make club records, I make party records, fun records, breakup records, sex records, whatever you want, I have it. So don't try to tell me that I sold out, because I'm making music that I'm making right now, I'm gonna be making in 10 years, except with Kanye's production on it, that's it. And another thing, they think about mainstream, don't sell out, don't this, don't that. No, because I call the shots. You know, major record labels are interested in already talking to us. We're doing things the way that we want to do it, or we're not doing it. We've already come this far. Me and Chris are really a visionary music group, to my manager. We have done all of this independently and haven't spent one dollar, and we're making it. I'm here. I'm blessed enough just to be able to have a fan base, to rap, and it's huge. This was a concert, you know what I mean? I would have done it for free, but I won't. I got paid, and that's, to me, is incredible. That's from hard work. So when we talk about mainstream, hell yeah, I'm making mainstream music now. But the difference between me and other mainstream artists is I will never sacrifice my lyrical ability or my flow, ever. I won't dumb something down. Now, I might not necessarily get super duper lyrical because we're in the club, you know? Have you ever heard of Immortal Technique? I'm gonna not take it.
Immortal Technique?
Yeah. He's like a super, like, he's very intelligent, he's really dope, he's a very underground rapper.
Tell me about him.
Yeah, he's like, you know, he talks about, like, you know, politics, all really conspiracy theories and all. He's a really cool guy, you know, if that's what you're into. And I, you know, was, especially when I was younger. And he I was young, I was like 16, and I was like, yeah, get the mainstream. I had this, you know, dumb mentality. And this guy who's like anti-everything, somebody said, what do you think of Soulja Boy? Like, you don't ask this guy that. He was like, what do you think of Soulja Boy? And he said, pause for a moment. And I was like, what is he about to say? He was like, you need something to go to the club. You can't go to the club and walk in and drink and it's like, ain't no one lacerate your face and dissect it. You need fun stuff. And that is something that I bring to the table. And ever since I heard that, I wanted to change my way. So, you know, that's what I'm going with mainstream. I'm gonna do it my way. Well, the first mixtape, when I created my first mixtape, Young, Broke, and Infamous, it released December of last year, so it's a year I'm letting it out. And I knew that one was kind of going to give me a little bit of buzz in the area, just a little something I needed, and it did that. But I was also realistic, and I knew that while creating Young Sinatra, my second mixtape, that was going to be the one to go nationwide and bring the DMV along with it anyway, DC, Virginia. It had a better, not necessarily a better sound, but a broader sound, more versatility. I began to find myself as a musician and an artist. And that was great. I mean, you know, we've done crazy numbers, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure sure damn near 100,000 downloads. You know, yeah, if you look at the videos, you know, each one is broken at least 100,000. Like, it's crazy. You're comparing it to the 200,000s on videos. It's just a blessing that comes from persistent determination and wanting success more than your next breath. That's my life. You know what I mean? As for the next tape, you know, I can't say too much, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But it's, man, let me just say, I probably plan to have at least 60 songs. I've recorded about 30, 35, or a lot more actually, but whole finished songs, I have about between 30 to 35 complete songs already finished. And I want to, you know, do anywhere between 70 to 80 songs. And I've recorded those 35 in the last 2.5 to 3 months. And I want to just get damn near 100 and select the best, you know, 16 to 20, so that it's an undeniable project. It's definitely going to release in 2012. I'm not going to say when it'll leave y'all thirsty, you know what I'm saying? And merchandise is going to be along. You're going to have merchandise. Everything you guys want from me, you're going to have it. And I definitely believe, in my personal opinion, it is better than Young Sinatra. I'm not saying that Young Sinatra is bad, but in my head it's a classic. It's something we can enjoy as my fans. But Young Sinatra, my next mixtape, which I ain't saying yet, the title is bigger, grander, epic, large. That's pretty much the words that can describe it. Oh, and versatile. I'll tell you this. Do I aspire to be on the same level as them? Hell no. I want to surpass them and be better than them. It's not cocky or arrogant, this is the truth. With, but my favorite artists, Nas, Jay-Z, especially Reason Why. That's my favorite. Nas, Jay-Z, Big L, Tribe Called Quest, The Roots, Gangstar, Black Star, you know what I'm saying? Like it goes on and on and on. Digital Underground, Ultimate Homes and stuff. Like everything. I grew up on it. Then we go into Big L. I don't know if I said it, but Big L 80 times. Then we go to the musical Drake, Lil Wayne, you got Wiz Khalifa, Kanye West. You have all these incredible J. Cole, these incredible artists of the new school. And I grew up on that old school. That's just me. I was blessed enough to find that. And then, you know, I opened up my mind and my horizons, and I see these bigger guys, not necessarily bigger, but newer guys in the game doing things a certain way. And I say, wow, I want to be where they are. And then I got older, a little bit wiser, ain't too wise, but I got a little bit older and wiser, and realized that hell no, I want to be where they are. I want to sit past that. I kind of don't know how to answer this question, but I am. You know, when I watch documentaries, when I read articles, everything that they're doing, I did. I 100% mean this. When I was 15, 16 years old, I worked on music 3-4 hours a day. Imagine working on something every day for 3 or 4 hours a day. That's crazy. That's like longer than football practice. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 hours a day every day at 16. You know, I didn't really have a good childhood. I made my childhood great when I turned 17. You know, my parents, all that wasn't really there. I was 17 years old. I left home, got 2 jobs by myself, got my own place, learned how to write, record, engineer, master, mix all my own stuff in my house. And what went from 3 to 4 hours a day is now, the present day, 12 hours a day, no less than that. 12 hours of working on music is my craft. 12 hours a day, every day, including with no breaks, no vacations, no Christmas, no birthday, no nothing. I don't have friends outside of the circle that I work with. I don't have time for women. I cannot sacrifice my craft because I'm gonna be a millionaire. And when I am, I'm gonna give back. You know, but I'm not gonna do it like, here's $5 million, buy my album. And be like, here's $5 million, let's do it anonymously. Because I want to give back to. I grew up real poor, like I said, welfare, food stamps, the day that I was born. Yeah, and it sucks, you know what I'm saying? But you know, when we're young, we make it the best that we could have. But I wish sometimes I had food in my stomach and clothes on my back. And I want to make sure that both in this country and outside of this country, you know, I have that. And a lot of my favorite artists are doing things like that. You know, I'm gonna take it to the another level. Yeah, and I think any musician would say that, you know. Yeah. But what sets me apart is, you know, first of all, people look at me and think they see some white women. My father's black, my mother's white. To be able to experience racism on both ends of the spectrum. I actually have a song called Mixed Feelings. Excuse me. I actually have a song called Mixed Feelings on Young Sinatra, which talks about how my own mother she was a racist. I had to grow up and hear these slurs towards myself. It's crazy. So I know that it's versatile. I set myself apart because I have something that the brothers on the corner could bump, or you know what I'm saying, white dude in the suburbs can rock too. It's something for everyone because it's not about race, where you're from, or this is it. It's just about the fact that we love music as a whole, no matter where you're from, what it is. And that I'm just telling my story. And you either like it or you don't. And if you do, I'm blessed enough that I can give you something that you can relate to. Please download my mixtape. Keep me on Twitter at Elijah301. Don't forget LOGIC301.
So that's Spoiled Broke.
Okay, shout out. Spoiled Broke. That's hilarious. Spoiled Broke, boy. Elijah.